Dirty dealings, corporate battles, consumer woes. This is Evening 5. Malaysia Airports Holdings, or MAHB, is said to be ready to have Mohamed Rastam Shahram permanently at its helm after 7 months as acting Group Chief Executive Officer. Sources told The Edge that MAHB will soon announce Mohamed as the next Group CEO, with one of them saying a company cannot be without a CEO for too long. Mohamed was appointed as MAHB's acting Group CEO on October 25th last year, after Datuk Sri Iskandar Mizal Mahmud stepped down from his role as Managing Director at the end of his 2-year contract a day prior. Mohamed continued to serve as Group CFO of MAHB. The upcoming appointment comes on the heels of the airport operator's recent announcement of a new chairman, former MAHB chairman Dr. Nungsari Ahmad Radi. He replaced Tan Sri Zainon Ali, who remains with the group as non-independent, non-executive director. Mohamed's name was touted among a group of potential CEOs bandied about to take the top job at MAHB, including its former CEO Datuk Muhammad Shukri Muhammad Saleh and its CFO from 2006 to 2015, Faisal Sham Abu Mansur. The sources said Mohamed's candidacy has become much more certain within the last few weeks. Cypark Resources Group CEO Daud Ahmad has resigned from his post effective today. According to Cypark's board's filing today, Daud, who co-founded the company, stepped down to provide the opportunity for Cypark to transition into its next phase as Malaysia's leading Bumiputra-led renewable energy company. Executive Chair Dato' Ami Morris and Executive Director Muhammad Ashraf Muhammad Amir will lead the company through a leadership transition over the next 12 months, in concert with the company's ongoing strategic review. At time of reporting, Daud did not respond when contacted. His departure comes amid Cypark's ongoing strategic review of its business, which kicked off on February 28th. As part of the exercise, selected key management officers of the company, including Daud, were requested to go on unrecorded leave late last month to enable an independent and transparent review. The review covers all of Cypark's current and potential future business segments and seeks to evaluate its current operational frameworks and competencies with a view to further cultivate strategic partnerships, embrace a holistic approach to ESG practices and elevate its competitiveness. Shares in Cypark ended unchanged at 93.5 sen, giving the group a market value of 765.21 million ringgit. Farm Price Holdings, which made an impressive debut on the ACE market of Bursa Malaysia today, said it is aiming for double-digit earnings growth for FY 2024. Farm Price MD Dr. Lawrence Tiong pointed out that the company's unique position as the first public-listed entity in the vegetable wholesale and distribution industry provides them with an opportunity to grow their market share. He told the press that he is confident that Farm Price can grow its revenue and profit by double digits, noting the significant growth potential within the fresh vegetables industry in Malaysia and Singapore, where its market share in both nations are under 1%. Tiong said the company's plans for expansion and setting up a marketing and sales base in Singapore have been making progress, and it is now in talks to establish the said base. Farm Price expects improved margin yields and increased sales due to the rising demand from Singapore, where it offers a variety of fresh hand-picked and processed vegetables. Geographically, Farm Price recorded over 25.5% of its revenue from the Singapore market, while domestic demand still contributed the largest portion at 74.5% for FY 2023. Shares of Farm Price surged 100% in its trading debut, opening at 48 sen versus its IPO price of 24 sen apiece, before climbing to as high as 49 sen per share. The stock ended the day at 41 sen. Heineken Malaysia reported an 11.4% rise in its latest quarterly profit as it sold more beer thanks to the effective execution of its Chinese New Year campaign as well as strategic commercial initiatives. First quarter FY 2024 earnings rose to 122.48 million ringgit, while revenue saw an increase of 6.6% to 789.17 million ringgit. It did not recommend any dividend for the latest quarter. Commenting on the group's latest results, its MD Roland Bala said the success of its marketing investments, particularly the Cheers to a Bolder Tomorrow Chinese New Year campaign led by Tiger Beer, has been instrumental in achieving top-line growth. On prospects, Roland said, while the group's first quarter FY 2024 performance was positive, he remained cautious given the volatile trading environment and macroeconomic concerns. Against this backdrop, he said the group will continue to stay agile and focused in navigating external challenges to deliver a commendable performance this year. Shares of Heineken Malaysia settled 0.2% lower at 23 ringgit 68 sen, giving the group a market value of 7.15 billion ringgit. The court has struck out Tan Sri Halim Saad's latest suit against former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, Tan Sri Nur Mohamed Yakcop and the government over losses allegedly stemming from the UEM Renong deal. Judicial Commissioner Dr. Suzana Mohammed Said today allowed the government's striking out application that it was bound by the principle of stare decisis, that is, to stand by the previous precedent in the Asia Commercial Finance case. Suzana cited the principle of res judicata, that a cause may not be relitigated once it has been judged on the merits, and added that the limitation period also applies. She pointed out that the transaction in this case took place in 2001, and Halim brought this action now after 20 years, and a similar suit earlier in 2013 after more than 10 years. For these reasons, the court also dismissed Halim's application to hear the constitutional questions as referral to the Federal Court. Suzana also ordered Halim to pay 10,000 ringgit in costs.